An age-old question haunting man for centuries. Should I get a 27-inch iMac or a 21.5? Still today, a tough question to answer. Updates in the 21.5-inch series gives me the updated 5th generation Broadwell processors, more powerful 6th generation Skylake processors. So we have faster processors in the 27-inch series. We've got an update to our graphics cards, still integrated. In fact, only integrated. Across all your 21-inch options, you could only have that integrated HD Intel graphics. So that's not dedicated. It's using some of your system RAM. Dedicated graphics cards. So video editors, gamers, especially gamers, are going to really make use of 2 gigabytes of extra RAM for video. It's 2 or 4 gigabytes. So you've got a lot of high-powered graphics, faster processors. So for someone just checking the emails and maybe watching some app YouTube videos, integrated graphics are more than enough, very powerful, and a 21-inch is great. Sometimes it's a size issue too, because 27-inch is a very large computer. It's a very large all-in-one. It might look awkward in the location you're putting it. So keep in mind size. What do you have now? How big is your screen now? Is it a 19-inch? Replacing with a 27-inch just to do the basics might be tricky. It might look a little funny there. So a 21.5-inch, if it's already an upgraded size, consider it if you're a basic user. For you pro users, you're probably not watching because you already know you need a 27-inch. You need the Skylake processors. You want the AMD graphics cards. And really, you want that kind of higher powered system that a 27-inch offers you, as well as 5K display. So you have a really high resolution option. By default, when you take it out of the box, by the way, it's going to be set to that high resolution that it used to be, 2560 by 1440. So if you want to really kick it up to its max resolution, you're going to go to System Preferences, Displays, and go to the scaled and check mark the option that for the more resolution. And then you'll be able to see more of your timelines in the project you work in, or if you're working with high resolution images. So keep that in mind. However, the 21-inch did get an upgrade in resolution. So there's a basic series that is not 4K, and then there's the upgraded 21-inch that is a 4K display. So you have a really high resolution option. For those of you that maybe you're a basic user, but you dabble with all your personal photos, you have a lot of home videos, or you just want to watch movies on a high resolution display, the high-end 21.5-inch with 4K Retina display might be your choice versus moving into a big 27-inch, which the price does increase when we move here, and it is the 5K option. There's no other option. They used to have one that wasn't 5K, and you had to upgrade to the 5K Retina series. Now, a 27-inch iMac is a 5K Retina display since they moved to the new Skylake processors. All right, so outside of that, the future. You get a 21-inch, you got the 8 gigs of RAM, and 3-4 years later, you need to upgrade your RAM because the new software you're using is gobbling up more RAM, you're multitasking more, you're using your computer more than you thought. Too bad. Can't do it. Not upgradable. You should have bought the 16 gig upgrade at the time of purchase. If you bought yourself a 27-inch, you're good. There's a user-accessible bay on the back. There's a little button hiding behind the power adapter. If you press it down, it just pops out a little door, and you could pop in 2 chips and go from, you could have 8, you can have the 16 gigs, you can upgrade it all the way up to 32 gigs. A lot of options with the 27-inch that we don't see on the 21. So that's kind of a bummer. We really were hoping maybe when they upgraded the series of 21s with new processors that we'd see them add that. Those are the big differences. And they both have the new Magic Keyboard and the Magic Mouse 2 in the box. They both offer you the option of the new Magic Trackpad 2 for a $50 increase in your configuration. And at app.com, if we don't show it listed as an option, you can call us. We can configure whichever version of whatever iMac you're looking for. So, love to hear some feedback, which makes sense for you and why. Make some comments here on our YouTube channel, and while you're here, subscribe to us.